How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Yo, eat this. We're in South Philly, 21st and Passion, Nipotina. They've been open about a week and a half. We're gonna go check it out. They got all kinds of specialty sandwiches, different kind of cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, Italian sandwiches. So we're gonna go with an Italian sandwich and a cheesesteak, and we're gonna tell you what's what. But we're hearing really good things about this place.
Yep. Make sure you check us out. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTube channel, Yo Eat This.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of Yo Eat This. I'm Mark, Food with Fumo. This is Mike, Hungryville or Severance. We're going to talk about a new sandwich shop we went to, episode 8, where we went to Nipotina's. This is take number 2 because some strapper forgot to put their microphone on after we did the whole thing. So if this episode sucks, it's not my fault because I had gold on the first take.
Listen,
but we're going to nail it on the second time.
this episode isn't going to suck because we're talking about great food, and that's going to bring out the greatness in us, even if it is take 2, because now you can hear all the voices.
I think the first or second episode, it was like take 12 before we got it. So shit happens. I'm just breaking his balls.
But
he does most of the legwork on the editing aside, so I'm allowed to take a take.
All right. I appreciate that. The good news is we don't have to do take 2 for Nipotina because for the first try to the fourth try, because I've been there 4 times already.
Right.
It was fantastic each and every time. The first time I went, I had a cutlet sandwich called the Nipotina, named after the place. I figured it's got to be a great sandwich. That one had chicken cutlet, fried red peppers, fried salami, and it comes with chipotle mayo, but I'm a Mary, so I don't like mayo in any form, chipotle or otherwise. So I nixed that. Even the owner, Marlo, she said, "You're not getting the mayo?"
I have to try the mayo. I know you don't like mayo. Listen, this is what we do.
I know.
We got to try things that we don't normally eat.
Not mayo.
Maybe what you should have said was put it on the side and give it a little dip.
Yeah, a little dip.
But it did something. Yeah, something. Not every place is Burger King. You don't get it your way everywhere.
I know.
We gotta try things.
But
we ate pig intestines, dude. You can't taste the mayo.
Listen, mayo is probably the grossest thing ever.
It's eggs and oil. Get over it. It's eggs and oil. Anyway, let's not go on a rant about mayo.
Okay.
Cutlet.
So you can tell right away that this stuff is fresh. I waited over an hour for the sandwich from when I ordered it at the counter to when I got it. And normally, because I'm an impatient jerk off, that would drive me crazy. But
wait for a sandwich.
Yeah. I've been in the business, and you really want to take care of the counter people first. I know it's very busy. You got a ton of online orders. You got a ton of delivery orders. But I will tell you this. I'd wait 2 hours for that sandwich.
Yeah, listen, they blew up when they opened. Like they it wasn't like some soft opening. No. They were all over local media. They were promoting the place. They're in the business. They have 2 other places already. There was lines down the door. I think, like the morning shows were all covered. I'm like, people
Fox 29, Channel 6. They had a huge social media presence for this opening. They did it right. They have a social media. They have like a marketing media person. She was telling me, and they hooked it up. And they gave away. I forgot. They gave away free breakfast sandwiches to the first 50
free
people.
Always helps.
Yeah, so like the first 50 people or something the day they opened. But even after that, the lines were out the door. And it was a constant stream of people coming in to pick up. So basically, what I really wanted to say about the wait, I didn't want to rant about it. I wanted to just let you know, don't order at the counter. Call ahead, order online, www.nipotinafilly.com. I don't have their phone number up, but you can find it online. It was well worth it. I took that first bite, and I have to say, it was probably one of the best sandwiches I've had in the last 6 months. Fresh breaded cutlet, you could tell it was cut and bread it there. It's not like a frozen patty that you get from the Cisco or Jetro, which are the wholesale places. They're getting fresh chicken. They're breading it, thinly sliced, fried salami, which I wasn't too sure about being on
Yeah,
a sandwich.
fried salamis, fried salami. Like people that used to go down to Citizens Bank and they would get the Schmitter and they have the bar McNally's, whatever it's called. Like, yeah, you put the fried salami is awesome. I'm biased, obviously because all Italian lunch meat's awesome, but fried salami, as long as it's not burnt, because
Right.
you just want it hot, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. You don't want it crispy. It's not
Right.
bacon.
Right.
You want it, but the salt from the salami, yeah, that
It
has
made
to
the
work.
sandwich.
It has
It
to
really
work.
did. And then the second time I went, I met a friend there, and I had the Nod, which is another chicken cutlet sandwich. This one has fried mozz on it, prosciutto, arugula, and something called Mike's Hot Honey, which was fantastic. I did not ask them to leave that off the sandwich. And I'm not real big on arugula. Like I'll eat lettuce,
It's
but
a
like,
vegetable.
yeah, I know,
You know what I mean?
vegetable.
You don't like greens? You're not a healthy. You're not into like vegetables and stuff
Listen,
like that. I
look at
never
this.
never knew that.
Look at this second chin I
They
got,
don't have like
and the stomach.
they
You
don't
know,
have a Wawa iced tea arugula flavor that you could drink by the gallon.
uh, but I did like the arugula on this sandwich because the bite of the arugula meshed well with the sweet and spicy of that Mike's Hot Honey. And again, the fresh chicken cutlet was just phenomenal. And to top it off, you know, I don't know where the bread came from. I forgot to ask her what the bakery is, but the bread was perfect Philadelphia hoagie bread, seeded, wide. You could
Right.
fill it up. It was great. And then we went.
Then we
And,
went. So we went and we got two. We whacked up two different sandwiches. We wanted to go one hot, one cold. So we got a cheesesteak and then we got an Italian lunch meat sandwich. Um, the lunch, the Millie to me is a slam dunk, home run, touchdown, perfect sandwich. Um, you know, I want to talk about that 1 second because to me that's the star of what we did here. Now they have tons of sandwiches, obviously. So, and I've only tried two of them, but it's going to take a lot for them to make me not want to order this again to try something else. So let's talk about the cheesesteak. So the cheesesteak we had was called their punk cheesesteak, and that had the sliced ribeye, it had the onion ring, it had Gouda, and their punk signature sauce, which is known around the area down here because they have a punk burger place near Passyunk Avenue, and they put that on the cheesesteak.
yeah, and the punk sauce is good. I'm not a sauce guy, but
Yes,
I do
I'm a
like the punk
I'm a
sauce.
condiment
Yeah.
person. I like condiment. I'll try that. I'll try that sauce. I'll try that sauce. The punk sauce is good, and they put it where it's not. That's not all you taste. Like you
Hmm.
taste the steak,
Right.
and the cheese to me is the right cheese because Gouda is a cheese that melts well and doesn't take over the whole sandwich like Trump provolone or like a blue cheese or something like that,
Right.
where it's so pungent, like that's all you taste. Um, and the steak was tender. The steak wasn't cheap frozen. You could tell it wasn't like steakums or like when you eat at home like quick on a Friday. They're back there slicing steak. And it came across because nothing was chewy in this sandwich.
Yeah, and the best part was it's so easy when you're cooking a cheesesteak to have that flame high on that flat top grill and you throw it down and it sears and burns and gets
When
crusties
it's
in
done,
it.
yeah,
Or like the guy cooking it thinks he's like Chop Master Joe and he's flinging the spatulas into the grill
yeah,
making music trying to kill the steak. It's already dead, buddy. Like we
yeah.
just flip it
Let it
around,
cook.
cook it, yeah, and then
Let
take
it
it
cook.
off and
You know,
put it on my roll. These guys in the kitchen, they definitely did that steak right. And I have to second the notion that the Millie is a great cold sandwich. I like hot sandwiches when I go out.
yeah.
I'm not really a cold sandwich person, but the Millie was fantastic. It's actually I think it was only the second or third time in my life I've had mortadella.
Yeah, mortadell. Mortadel's fantastic. So this sandwich sounds like it's a lot, but it all works. It's had prosciutto, super sod, hot imported gabagool. imported mortadella with sharp provolone and a little bit of red onion, and that's it. No lettuce, no tomato, none of that bullshit that you get at like Wawa and all that nonsense.
Wait,
Um,
are you trying to compare this sandwich to a Wawa
no, I'm
sandwich?
trying to say is you have a lot of people that might not know how to eat the right way and think that that's good.
Yeah,
And listen, Wawa and Subway are like billion-dollar corporations. Somebody's eating it, okay?
yeah. But
So,
the
and that's fine on the road or like if you're in Bumble, whatever, Iowa.
or
But like
three
if
in
you
the
come to
morning.
South Philly, you're not eating that. All right.
No.
Maybe you get away with a Wawa when you get a rewards in your thing where like I might go to Wawa like once in the summer during Hoagie Fest just because it's $5 and I didn't feel like bringing lunch. It's edible, but nobody's jonesing for a Wawa, you know. So anyway, this sandwich to me, like I keep saying, is bussin'. It's a home run, and it's just I can't express it. It was sliced the right way. It was built the right way. It was a heavy sandwich. It wasn't light, and it doesn't need all those toppings. I like the red onion on there because I like red onion in general, and the red onion was just enough. And we mentioned a little earlier about how sometimes sharp provolone can over some not that the sharp provolone is more like a garnish on this sandwich. It was just like drizzled in there and it worked. Yeah, obviously it's a salty sandwich, I mean, but you have to expect that going in. But you weren't like
No.
ready to down a water after. And the fact that I had to share it upset me because I would have housed this thing in probably under 5 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating it. The sandwich, it's fantastic.
No, I
But
I, I agree 100%. Um, you know, we went to high school with Marlo. She graduated 2 years behind us, 99. We graduated 97. And it's nice to see her having so much success
yes,
because she's putting together a quality product. Like Mark just talked about Wawa and Subway being billion-dollar corporations. It's not because they put together quality food. They put
but
together cheap slop that,
it's
but they know how to
fast food.
market it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's nice to see somebody we know who deserves to have success having this success. Because I'll tell you what, the opening, like I said earlier, it went gangbusters, and they're making a ton of sandwiches every day.
yeah, and she's sociable. She's down to earth. She gets it. It's not all about it's not all business with her. She wants to serve. She wants to give you, like you said, a quality. You want to get your money's worth.
Hmm.
You know, Again, the sandwich I think was $14 or $15, which might sound like a lot of money, but it's not, especially in this economy.
Right.
Um, you know, but you get what you pay for in life, and quality is important.
And she's
Uh,
there working herself. She's not just paying somebody to be there.
no, she's
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
She's not a person that just bought a store and says, "All right, I'm gonna put a couple guys in there to run my business." She's there. She's the face of the
Hmm.
business. She's behind the counter.
Yep.
Uh,
And then what I like too, you mentioned price. For only $1 more, you get a drink, and for only two
yeah,
dollars more, you get a fry. They have the combo meals.
yeah.
Any sandwich and a fry is $17. Sandwich and a soda, or not
Yeah,
really
we'll
soda,
give
but
you a little heads up. You're not getting Dr. Pepper if you go in
right.
there. They're very, health conscious might not be the right way to say, it, but it's very organic. A lot of organic. It was an organic tea, or they did have Hanks. I will give her that
Yeah,
Hanks, but
root beer
Hanks,
and the cream soda.
even that's like a premium soda. Like
Hmm.
it's supposed to be like whatever. But they do give you. She will give you water. Like they
Hmm.
brought the table next to us. That she brought up a carafe. They gave them cups. Like there's no charge for that stuff.
Hmm.
But you're not going in there and getting Pepsi. So
No,
just know that going in. If you plan on eating inside.
yeah, it's probably better for you anyway.
Yeah, soda bad for you. Rot your teeth. No, don't try soda. That's zero shit. That ain't healthy either. So, but anyway, now we do have to go back. I think eventually over time because everybody says the chicken cheesesteak is actually the star of this place. If you remember, she was telling us
Mm.
you got to try the chicken cheesesteaks.
Well, I think
Uh,
they use actual chicken, not like
yes,
the
it's not
frozen.
that
Yeah,
yeah steak 'em
right.
bullshit. So maybe we'll go back, but we got a lot coming. But before we talk about that, let's just once again plug this place, Nipotina. It's at 21st and Passyunk in
Yep.
South Village.
It's the big
It's only
white
been open
building.
maybe a month
Yeah.
and a half tops. Um, Call ahead and save yourself some time.
Yep. Order online
Well,
to www.nipotinaphilly.com.
tell them you saw on us.
Yep.
Tell
Yo,
them,
eat this.
and you won't be disappointed. And if you are, you comment, and
Listen,
and we'll see what we can do for
if you go there and you're disappointed, like you have to call the Yo Eat This line, and tell us like what you had and why it disappointed you, because I
Yes.
can't believe it. The
No.
number is 610-466-5746. I think Mark will want to fight you if you say you got a bad sandwich there. And also, if you like Wawa and think that that's good food, call me because
Listen,
I want to fight you.
let's Wawa is edible. Listen, I'll take Wawa over Subway. Let's put it that way. Wawa
All
is
right, I agree
edible,
with you there.
but it's not.
But they're both the same.
It's not good. I think a Wawa sandwich tastes better than a Subway sandwich. I will eat a Wawa sandwich in the summer when it's $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's $5.
Hoagie Fest.
Yeah, whatever. The burgers aren't bad either.
So
The burgers are not bad.
I've had a burger from there. It's not the
It's
best
not
burger
bad.
in the world, and
No, listen, it's not, but it's not bad.
But again, if
It
I'm
was a
out,
lot better than I thought it was going to be.
if I'm out drinking and it's 2:30,
Yep.
and I need gas,
I didn't hate the burger.
I might get a burger.
Yeah.
But who knows? Ugh. Maybe we'll do a Wawa episode.
We could, but Wawa's problem.
Everybody knows what Wawa is. Nobody wants to hear about it. Yeah. That's
it's
it.
better than Sheets, though. We people in Pittsburgh. Sheets suck.
Or Royal Farms.
Royal Farms got good check. All right, we're not going to talk about gas stations. We're going to get on a whole rant about gas station food, because we got the best gas station food in the country is Buc-ee's, which is down south. And
oh, that's right.
Listen to you, mark your calendars. I'm going down there in about 6.5 months, and I'm going to spend at least an hour in Buc-ee's. Right. So Buc-ee's is the spot.
So Buc-ee's is coming soon. What else we got coming soon? We got Chicago Part 2 is releasing in 2 weeks.
Chicago. I'm heading out to Canada next week. I'm going up to Niagara Falls in Toronto. I don't know what kind of content I could possibly share with you, because I don't really think the Canadians are known for their cuisine.
Can you try and find a tree with a maple syrup?
I could look. Yeah, I'll just start poking at trees and see if anything comes out. I'm sure I'll hit a McDonald's because I'm a pig, and I'm sure we'll see if there's something exclusive there. I did see something. They got some like cookie dough McFlurry.
Okay.
So maybe.
Well, they're on the metric system, so they can't have a quarter pounder, right? Like
they don't have a quarter pounder. I don't know. They have a Mountie. I don't want to show people like Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in Canada, because I'm sure it's the same as here.
Thing, right?
If I might just be eating in chains. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Toronto is just a coin flip. We're going to Toronto to see the Hockey Hall of Fame. So at minimum, maybe I can at least share some videos of the falls and the hockey stuff, and we'll just do something if we don't have a whole lot of content from that. But summer's coming.
Yeah,
we have trips planned.
The summer is planned out. We got in 2 weeks we got the Chicago part due. Week after that we're going to fill in with crisp chicken. Then we're going to do Chicago part 3. Then we're going to do Destination Dogs, which is this crazy hot dog place. The menu looks. Get a lamb hot dog. What is that? What? Yeah, lamb hot dog.
They had hot dogs around the world, and then different cities they had hot dogs for. So,
and then we're gonna check out my buddy Damon's food truck in Center City, Philadelphia. He was a guest on my real estate podcast because he's also a home flipper and real estate investor. And I told him we'd have to come check out his food truck. And then I think that kind of takes us to the end of the summer if we release them every 2 weeks.
And I'm sure we'll have some surprises here and there. We don't want to tell you everything. Maybe we'll have a guest or something. I don't know.
There you go.
We'll find out.
We'll put the feelers out. If you want to be a guest, call the I Ate This line.
Yeah, and don't be an asshole about it. Just we'll talk to you, but this is our show. We're just, you know what I'm saying. Right.
Don't go try and steal Mark's thunder.
Yeah, because I'm the funny guy on this one. He's the straight man, and I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't step on our toes.
Just remember, I'm straight and Mark's not.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, guess what? Whatever I get people to click that subscribe button, I don't give a fuck what they think.
Oh, and speaking of that, make sure you follow us. Mark is at Food with Foom, and I am at Hungry Realtor. We're on YouTube together. at yo_eat_this. We're on TikTok, Instagram, all the social medias. I really appreciate it. I think this has been a great episode. Part 2 was just as good as part 1, guys.
Yes.
Don't feel bad that you didn't get to see part 1. This was another episode of Yo Eat This. Please subscribe and check us out on Spotify. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us for more info.